Hey Virgo, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Virgo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, so it may apply, may not apply. So take what you can, whatever resonates for you. All right, thank you for anyone who subscribed, commented, donated, shared, viewed, like, etc. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. So let's take a look at first what has fallen out here. We have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy, could have it in your chart or be dealing with one. The Hanged Man is ultimately about somebody here putting themselves in a position where they need to see the other side of the coin. They need to get some kind of enlightenment here. So falling out here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you might be walking away from a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here to ultimately have this Ten of Cups. So what I'm getting here with the Eight of Cups and then the Ten of Cups, it could be that you might have already somebody in your life who you can feel emotionally fulfilled with, because the Eight of Cups ultimately is somebody here who is in search for the Ninth Cup, which is this self-fulfillment where they feel happy within, or it's a wish come true, we can say, but they're alone. With the Ten of Cups is the same kind of energy, but this is with another person. So skipping from the 8 to the 10, it could be that you might be involved with another individual. Now, of course, this could be that, let's say you have the Ten of Cups already with this person. Maybe you have a family with them. Maybe you've already accomplished a lot of things with them together. You have kids together, etc. And walking away from that, or they are doing this to you. This is probably what it is that you're contemplating. Let's put this to the side. We have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're overthinking a situation here. And look at that. Behind that is the King of Pentacles. You could be married to this person. Or maybe you guys are having this matching energy, trying to be grounded. Or maybe you guys focus a lot on your material wealth or well-being, feeling comfortable, feeling like things are stable. So for some of you, there's definitely an energy here of a third party, because with the Nine of Swords over here, there is a bird here, and then above in the thoughts are two other birds. Of course, this is not for everybody. You could just be overthinking the situation, feeling stressed, anxious. It could be about ending a situation here. For some of you, there's something here about wanting to feel like you're going home, like you might be getting away from a situation that makes you feel very uncomfortable, or you don't feel at ease, wanting to find your home, stability. Why am I getting this? Because of the cage over here. There's a cage and they're down here. They seem to be away from the cage. They're free from the cage. So why would a bird be free from the cage but still stressed out? Because he's finding his home. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. We have the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, this is really, you're conflicted because either you've blocked this person, you're resisting this person, or of course it could go vice versa. But with the Page of Cups, this is ultimately making an offer of love. So it could be an apology, or you're offering love to somebody else. Let's clarify. Let's put these other cards back. Give me a second to shuffle these cards back in, please. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. I have the Nine of Swords here for Virgo. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Justice. So now we have Taurus, Libra energy. Could be dealing with one, have it in your chart. They could have this in their own chart if it's not their sun sign, moon, rising, Venus. Now, it seems like here you're really conflicted about some kind of emotional offer. Okay, so for some of you, if this is a marriage, knowing that the right thing to do here is to put and bring love into the situation, or somebody here needing to apologize to balance things out. Now, if it's not, this could be maybe you want to offer love to a Taurus and wanting to bring stability into the relationship. I'm really getting that this has been very difficult because with the Hierophant, this is about life lessons. This is about a spiritual journey and learning along the way. And with the Justice, yes, it could be karmic, but this is also learning the lesson and then doing away with doesn't serve any longer. So it could be that you guys have fought a certain way constantly for many years. But now understanding that to bring love into the situation, I apologize for the noise, or to fix the situation, things need to be balanced by putting the past in the past and starting a brand new slate with all of the things that you've learned. So if you've learned that dealing with this individual, you can't attack them or you can't criticize them, even though you feel that the way that you criticize is more of you're just helping. Maybe they don't take it in that way. And so you're learning that, okay, the way that I speak to them has to be in a different way. Hanged Man, getting a different perspective, doing things differently. What is the Queen of Wands? We have the Knight of Wands. You could absolutely be dealing with a Leo because I keep focusing on the Sun that's presented here in these cards. The Five of Swords and the King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you feel that you need to act as the King of Swords. Somebody very logical, somebody ready for battle, somebody who just cuts things out. Very harsh, though. It's almost like you're prepared that when you need to confront this person that you know they're going to come at you. Knight of Wands, especially if it's a fire sign, you know, they have their fiery nature. But the thing is with fire signs, they can enter into a fight and get kind of like it looks very heated and gets very nasty, but then afterwards they're done and over with it. It's just like, okay, I got that fire. The fire was extinguished. That's it. You know, it could be that this person, for example, you were in a relationship with them and you fought. And then in the end, after it died down, they were the type of individual that was like, okay, well, everything is better now. Or let's have makeup, ... Or, like they already want to leave it in the past because it's just in a fire nature. Five of Swords. You guys might look at this person like they're very selfish and they might be seeing you in this way as well. Like every time they come towards you, that they have to be on guard or they have to be defensive or they have to play dirty. Because I almost feel like somebody here wants to be a free spirit. They want to, not that they want to be free from the situation, but they want to be free in the way they express themselves, especially when they are in an argument. But I don't think you're having that with the King of Swords. It's almost like this is not how a battle is done. That's not how it. There could be a lot of pride in play here. Somebody needs to put down the swords. The Five of Swords is also ultimately, like if we want to look at it in the reverse, it's about waving the white flag. So it could be, because it's clarifying the Queen of Wands, it could be that this person is trying to wave the white flag, but you're very like Don't come at me. King of Swords. You know, so this is somebody here who's not open to being very emotional. Now, of course, if you are resonating with that, it could be that, you know, because you're hurt, you're on guard, you don't want to get hurt again. So you're prepared with this sword in case you do have to attack. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands, because I'm seeing that that is your energy, but of course can go vice versa. What is the Seven of Wands here? I almost get like people are trying to reach you. In the original Rider-Waite deck, you don't see the people that are attacking the man, but here you see the birds. And that bird is not even, like, he's not holding on to the wand. He's not trying to fight. He just sees everything around him. He's seeing everything in a different perspective. He sees the bigger picture. So he sees anyone who is trying to attack him, or anyone who's trying to get up to his level. He sees everything. So it could be that you see this person coming at you, or you see their intentions. You see what it is that they're doing. And they might think that you don't, but you do. We have the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Pentacles. So Pisces energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So now you're matching them. You might have fire in your chart, but regardless, this is about matching energies. You guys are very passionate people. Either you have a lot of passion for each other, or you fight very passionately. So it could be that you're blocking this person, you're standing your ground here, but you still have a lot of love for this individual. You're waiting for things to change, or you're waiting to get some new perspective here, but still holding on. Either you're still holding on to them, or you're being very closed off because you're trying to protect yourself. Page of Cups. Bringing love into the situation is what I'm getting right now. Page of Cups. The Lovers. The Nine of Wands, and the Moon card. Three of Swords. Yeah, you're absolutely hurt here. Of course, this could go vice versa. Some or both, okay? Obviously, it takes two to tango. Somebody here is very hurt with the Three of Swords. But Lovers is this energy of two people who come together because they complement each other. So instead of fighting, it's about bringing love into the situation. The Lovers is a choice. It's a choice about being in a relationship. It's always a choice. Always. You choose to love that person every single day. You choose it until the day that you choose not to love them any longer and you guys split, right? This is a choice about, I can't emphasize, bringing love into the situation. This is Gemini energy. With the Moon, this is Pisces energy. You guys are two very different people. Because if we look at the Geminian energy, it is twins. So twins look the same, okay, if they're identical twins. They look the same, but they're two completely different people. If you look at any set of twins, they are always two different people. Very different. Just because they physically look the same, they are two different people. Always. And that is a twin flame energy. And I don't really mention twin flames all that much, but twin flames is people of the same soul, but two very different people who actually complement each other. If they're healthy in their spirituality, in their mentality, in their emotions, if they've grown from it. So it could be that you guys are very much connected, that you guys are twin flames, but you bring the shadow side of each other. So instead of learning together, it's almost like I have to constantly be pointing the finger, and that doesn't heal. Nobody is learning from that. When you're pointing the finger, you're never putting the blame on yourself. And it's not that anything is your fault. It's more of the sense of What do I need to gain from this situation? What do I need to change? Or what do I need to bring into the situation to make it peaceful, to be a loving relationship? You and the other individual. And then with the moon card, this is about fears and uncertainties. And definitely, these are traumas that you guys are dealing with. You guys are being triggered by each other constantly. Therefore, with the 9 of Wands, always on guard. Always like, can I trust this person? Can I not? What's at the bottom right? The 3 of Swords. Ultimately, constantly hurting each other. So for some of you, you know, if it's not about bringing love into the situation, that is not a choice for you, then it could be that you guys need to be, we did have the 8 of Cups showing up, right? It could be that you guys need to emotionally detach so that you guys can get your own ish in order. So then you're healthy enough to try again. Because the 9 of Wands is about persevering, but it's also having like that last fight in you. Because after the 9 of Wands is the 10 of Wands. So for some of you, it's about giving it another shot. And the shot, if you do decide to give it another shot, it's kind of like the last straw. It's either make it or break it. That was clarifying the Page of Cups, right? Yes. All right. Any other advice for Virgo? Any other advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? We have the 2 of Pentacles. It's about balance. It's about a decision. It's also about juggling. But this is really, you know, the 2 of Pentacles is having stability in your hands while everything else is going chaotic. Everything around you is going all over the place, but you having the power to keep these things still in balance, things that you still have stable. So it's like your love life goes to ish, then it affects your work life. So your work life ends up going into ish. So for some of you, if you've been dealing with financial struggles, it could possibly be due to this subconscious, I don't even know how to explain it. So when one area of your life goes haywire and you're not balanced enough or you don't feel stable enough, then everything else is going to go. It's like a domino effect. So needing to balance yourself, needing to balance everything around you. We have the Page of Wands and the Strength card. So Leo is very prominent here. Page of Wands and the Strength card. This is also about self-discipline with the Strength card. It's about holding back, taming the beast inside. And I'm really getting to bring in a balance here. There needs to be communication, but the communication needs to be, what's the word? It needs to be not stabilized, controlled. That's the word. It needs to be disciplined. This could also be that you're really juggling the idea of communicating to this person. And at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And you know what's funny? We have the Ace of Wands and we have the 9 of Wands. And I was just talking about giving it one last chance. Because the 9 plus the 1 equals 10. That's finality. So, of course, if it is a finality, it could be that you guys are in a cycle together, lovers, and you give it another shot, and either it's going to be successful this time around, or you realize that it's not going to be successful, and therefore you're going to end up dropping the burden. That's it. The cycle is going to be a brand new cycle with someone else. But it's all good too. It's all good because with the Hierophant is that you're going to learn. You're going to learn the lessons. And if you haven't and you enter into a new cycle with another individual, you're going to experience something else that's difficult because you haven't picked up the tools. It's like, you know, you playing a game, like like Super Mario Brothers, or a game that you need in the first level, you needed to get these coins or these gems or some kind of thing that you had to look for and get it, so that when you go to the second level, you're able to beat that level because you've gotten the tools. The magician didn't show up, right? But anyway, so this is about you picking up these tools. So if your destiny, we can say, is meant to enter into another relationship, that relationship could have a good potential if you've learned the lessons from the previous relationship, if you've gained the tools that you needed. You get me? It's always, life is a journey that we're always learning. So I'm making these videos way too long. Let's take out an oracle card for Virgo. What is the message here for Virgo? And we have, what would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aw, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. What would love do is the question here. Not what would ego do. Not what would my revengeful side do. What would love do? I'm going to leave it there because that really sums everything up. So, Virgo, if you're resonating with the reading, please let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell button so you can get notified every time I post a video. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.